The Project Management Professional or PMP certification is a globally recognized credential demonstrating a professional's knowledge and skills in project management. If you're planning to take the PMP exam, here are 10 questions that will guide you in preparing for your PMP certification exam. Now, before we start with our session, if you like this video, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, never to miss an update from the Invensis Learning channel. Also, if you're looking for an online training certification in PMP, check out the link given in the description box below. So, without any further ado, let's get started with our video. The first question is, do I need the PMP certification? What is the value of the PMP certification? PMP stands for Project Management Professional and is the most prestigious project management certification in the world. The PMP certification is granted to professionals who complete a 200-question examination. So, if you're a project manager or aspire to become a project manager, then the PMP certification will help validate your skills and act as a proof for your future employees that you have the necessary project management skills required to handle projects. Talking about the value of the PMP certification. Currently, leading organizations, particularly Fortune 500 corporations, seek out people with PMP certification. The certificate attests to the candidate's theoretical and practical knowledge. Indeed.com reports that qualified PMPs make 20% more than non-certified PMPs. There are currently more than 1 million PMPs in the globe. The second question is, am I eligible for the PMP certification exam? There are 3 primary requirements for PMP certification: academic level, project management experience, and project management training. You are qualified to take the PMP test if you have a bachelor's degree, more than 4,500 hours of project experience, or around 3 years of job experience. If you do not have a bachelor's degree, you must have 7,500 hours of project experience or around 5 years of work experience in order to take the PMP exam. Regardless of your school background, you must complete 35 contact hours of project management coursework. The third question is, how can I apply for the PMP certification exam? There are 3 ways to register for the PMP certification examination: a paper application, an online application, or an application through your training provider. Online application is the best and most efficient method. First, visit PMI.org and establish a profile for yourself. After creating your profile, you will notice the PMI, the Project Management Institute, certificates necessary to apply. Next, select the PMP certification and follow the instructions. They will inquire about your education, employment history, project experience, etc. After you submit your application, the PMI will analyze it and provide you with 3 possible results within 5 business days. The first outcome would be confirmation that you are eligible to take the PMP exam, followed by scheduling the exam. The second outcome is PMI may request that you submit additional documentation related to your job experience or educational background. Ensure that you mail the needed paperwork to PMI within 90 days. The PMI will assess and approve that you have passed the audit. And lastly, the third outcome, if your application is declined, the PMI will provide you with further information as to why it was denied, and you may reapply in the future. The fourth question is, how much does the PMP certification cost? Non-PMI members must pay $555 to take the PMP exam, while PMI members pay $405. A PMI membership costs around $140 per year. You are advised to become a PMI member since you will get free access to PMI's important resources for 1 year. This access also covers PMBOK. There are extra charges associated with completing the necessary training hours. The price of PMP training varies based on the mode of instruction in the country. The fifth question is, how should I study for the PMP exam? How can I prepare my PMP study plan? 7 steps are necessary to pass the PMP exam successfully. The first step is, set a targeted date for when you will take the test. Setting a targeted date will help you prioritize the lesson plan in order to be prepared for the exam. The second step is, after determining your exam date, develop a study plan. Plan when you will complete each section. Be sure to plan for vacation days, holidays, etc. The third step is, when you study, make careful notes. The process of getting your PMP certification is long, and you'll be revising these notes again and again. They will be very important for remembering information as you study. The fourth step is, practice. You can find many practice questions online, in peer study groups, and from training providers. The fifth step is, spend time reviewing your incorrect answers. If you find a particular section difficult, make sure you revisit the material and retake the quizzes when necessary. The sixth step is, read over your notes as often as you can. As has been said, the path to PMP certification is long. So, every 2 weeks, spend an hour going over the notes you've already taken. Reading the notes often will help you remember everything you need for the exam better. The seventh step is, take the exam and become a certified PMP. The sixth question is, how should I choose my PMP training program? As it was said, you need at least 35 contact hours of project management education before taking the PMP exam. PMP training can be done in one of two ways. Training can be done in a real classroom or online. If you choose to get your training in a classroom, the process takes 4 to 5 days and is very intense so that you can learn a lot in a short amount of time. Most PMP candidates will find it easier to train online. Students can watch the lectures when it's convenient for them and fit the training into their schedules. If students need to understand a topic fully, they have access to all materials and can learn at their own pace. You can also use our online PMP training as a resource. We're always ready to answer students' questions quickly. Furthermore, online PMP training programs are about 3 times cheaper than classroom-based ones. Some project management courses are basic, so make sure to do your research and ensure they are up to date and cover all of the PMBOK content. The seventh question is, how can I access sample PMP exam questions? Most training providers that teach PMP offer a lot of sample questions. We at Invensis Learning give away 50 PMP test questions for free in our blogs. By signing up for the training course, you'll be able to see more of these questions and get the training you need. The questions are made by experts in project management who know a lot about both the PMBOK and the exam. If you want to check out our training course, the link is the description box below. Also, the PMI gives each candidate more than 200 questions from a pool of PMP questions chosen randomly. Once the candidates choose the questions, they have 4 hours to finish the test. The eighth question is, can I study for the PMP exam on my own? Absolutely. You can start studying for the PMP test right now if you want to. You can sign up for an online PMP course and follow the above 7 steps which are shown in the 5th question. To pass the PMP exam, make a PMP study plan and apply for our online PMP training, and we will ensure that you pass your examination in your first go. The 9th question is, can I take the PMP exam online? Currently, there is only one way to take the PMP exam, which is at a Prometric test center. Once the PMI approves your application, you can schedule a date to take your exam at an approved test location near you. We recommend that you schedule your exam at least 1 month in advance. The 10th question is, for how long does the PMP certification stay valid? The PMP certification is valid for 3 years, starting when the candidate clears the exam. In this period, the candidate must earn 60 PDUs to maintain the PMP credential after the completion of 3 years. Conclusion. So, is PMP certification worth it? That will depend on your individual career goals and circumstances. It can be a valuable asset for professionals in the field of project management, but it is not necessary for all roles. Consider the costs, time, and effort required to become certified and whether or not the potential benefits are worth it for you. With this, we have come to the end of this video. I hope it was helpful. Do subscribe and hit the notification bell, never to miss an update from the Invensis Learning channel. Also, if you're looking for an online training certification in PMP, Agile Scrum, DevOps, and ITIL, check out the link given below. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.